So to pick up where we left off, in order for us to figure out how long it took this person to drive, we would take their speed and multiply it times the length that they're driving. This will help us to figure out how many miles they went. So if we take 52 times our x, this is going to equal the 390 miles that this person drove. Now for us to solve, we're going to divide both sides by 52. And when we do this, we get that x is equal to 7.5. Now being that this is time, this is the amount of hours that it took this person to drive. Number 11. Jack is 2 weeks into his diet and now weighs 197 pounds. If he lost 3 pounds the first week and 6 pounds the second week, what was his starting weight? So, in order for us to figure this out, we need to let x equal Jack's starting weight. We're not sure how much he weighed at first, but we're going to use this number to help us work back to the 197. So, no matter how much he weighed, we take that amount that he started and we take off the amount of pounds that he lost. And he's lost 2 sets of pounds. In the first week, he lost 3 pounds, and a loss is subtraction. That was for the first week. And then the second week, he lost 6 pounds. So we take off some more. And then this is going to equal the 197 that he currently is. Now this is a little bit different than the last couple of problems that we've worked on. We have a couple of things going on in this one statement that we kind of need to simplify first before I start trying to move things across my equal sign. So I'm going to combine my like terms that I have here. And when I do that, he has really lost a total of 9 pounds. So we're going to take that 9 away from x. And then now for us to solve, I need to move the 9 away by adding it over. And when I do that, I get that x is equal to 206. So his starting weight was 206 pounds. Now again, just so that you have some numbers here for your answers on 10 and 12. On number 10, we would get that there is 155 envelopes. And on number 12, we get 21.5 inches. So again, you can work through these problems and see if you can get these answers. If you can't, then this would be a perfect time to ask for some help. We only have a couple of more problems left, so let's take a look at these now. On number 13, we have a plant is 14 inches tall. If it grows 3 inches per year, how many years will it take to reach a height of 38 inches? So we know, or we are trying to find, and let x equal the number of years. We want to know how long, how many years will it take for it to reach this height. Now to set up our problem, we know how much the plant is starting out at. The plant is starting out at 14 inches tall. And every year it's going to grow another 3 inches. And so when I grow in my first year, I've grown 3 inches. In my second year, I've grown 6 inches. In my third year, I've grown 9 inches. Each time, each year that comes by, we're taking the amount of year and we're multiplying it by the 3 inches. So to take that into consideration with our x, we're going to say plus 3x. For every year that it's going to grow, it's going to grow 3 inches. And we want this total to equal 38. Now from here, we're going to solve just like we normally would, trying to get my x term by itself. So I need to move the 14 away first. Subtract that away, and I get 3x is equal to 24. And then now I can divide both sides by 3, and we get that x is equal to 8. So it's going to take 8 years for the plant to grow to 38 inches. One more example that we'll look at together, and then I'll give you the answers for the other two. So on 15, 1/3 of the students in the marching band signed up for the pep band. Then 5 students changed their mind. If there are 31 students in the pep band, how many students are in the marching band? So we want to let x equal the number of marching band students. And in the problem, they told us that 1/3 of these students were in marching band, and they decided to sign up for the pep band. So I would say that 1/3x, this would give me the 1/3 of them. And then it says that there were 5 students that changed their mind. In other words, they signed up, and then they decided to take themselves out of pep band. And so to take those students out of a class would be that we're subtracting them. And this is equal to 31. And so now we can go through and start solving. In order for me to get the x term by itself, I want to add my 5 over. This would give me 1/3 x is equal to 36. And then to get rid of the 1/3, we can take and divide both sides by 1/3. And we're going to get that x is equal to 108. So there were 108 students in marching band. All right, so your answers for 14 and for 16. On number 14, the number of weeks that it's going to take her to save is 29 weeks. And on number 16, the length of the square, of the side of the square, is 8 feet. So, your homework assignment for today is to work on homework 10, word problems, and these are just 1 and 2 step equations. You'll find this on page 43 to 44. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions or you need help with anything, please ask. Now you can take this time to work on any homework or get graded any homework that you need to.